Hello there, welcome back. Now, news we're following up for you. Some clients are stranded at the premises of the Registrar General's department. Information we are picking confirms the entire system of the Registrar General is down. Now, we can confirm that the operational shutdown is due to an ongoing strike by workers of GCNET, a third-party operational partner of the Registrar General's department, who handle the data processing for the department under the government project. Now, we understand that they've been forced to take this action in solidarity with colleagues at the ports laid off without pay. We shall cross over to speak live with the Registrar General, Jemima Owari, shortly. But first, here is a stranded client who spoke earlier on to JoyNews. Well, we shall get in touch with, most of these stranded clients shortly, but let's cross over to the Registrar General, Jemima Owari, who joins us via Zoom on this developing story. Welcome to the program, ma'am. Now, how have you been affected by this action? We know that it spans across the entire operations at the department.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to speak to this very troubling situation at the Registrar General's department. All our offices all over the country are able to run businesses for our clients. Businesses that would ensure that people get their contracts or get letters of credit, we are not able to deliver. Revenue for our businesses 1st of October is nil, is zilch. And so, this is a really troubling time for us. And at the end of the day, we actually have nothing to do with the issue between management and the workers that were laid off. But they have withdrawn their services, and as a result of the contract that we have with GCNET that handles our e-registrar application, we are not able to register businesses all across the country.
This is really troubling, as you rightly stated. Of course, you have confirmed that the shutdown of the system is due to a strike action by workers of GCNET, who also double as a third party, a third partner in this way. But what has been the way out to ensure that daily activities are not disrupted moving forward?
Well, currently, we are not able to do anything, unfortunately. Our systems are linked up with all the various operations we carry out here. I'm talking of business registration, marriages, estates administration, registration of industrial property rights. The on-site man there have their systems linked up to the e-registrar application. And so when you pay at the bank, then also able to continue the process of registering an application. So that's what it means. As long as the system remains down, we are not able to work, unfortunately. We do not have manual processes that will fit alongside.
It's very clear that the premise of this demonstration, of this strike action, has nothing to do with the Registrar General's department. These are workers who are embarking on a solidarity strike action for most of their colleagues who've lost their jobs. But what could be the transitional plan? If possible, letting your staff take over. What's going to be the transition moving forward?
Unfortunately, the system is still being managed and operated by GCNET until April of next year, 2021. We had a public-private partnership with them. So they developed, they managed, they financed partly, and they'll hand over the system to us in April 2021. We have signed an annual maintenance contract, and that is what it is right now. So my staff cannot even operate the system until April of next year. And so there has to be a solution to what is currently going on. I don't know if government is going to get involved and call the management and workers of GCNET to sit down and try and bring a solution to this very worrying problem that we currently have.
You're currently at work in your office at that. You're talking of engagement with government. How much of a success do you think this could end situations, the gridlock currently at the Registrar General's department?
Well, I have written to the bodies that I to take this on my letters. I can't really do anything at this stage unless something else whether it's management that will get their workers to join them to discuss a solution. I'm hoping that can happen. And hopefully next week, the system should be up for us to work. But as long as there's no solution at the end of GCNET, we are not also able to work.
Interesting. Your outfit has finally begun paying investors of liquidated funds management firms. We understand the payment began yesterday in terms of the funds hitting the accounts of the respective investors. If you could tell us more.
The whole process, I initiated the creditor meetings, the class meetings, and through those meetings, we asked investors who were interested in taking up the bailout package that government was offering to go through our website. And at that time, gov.gh.
I'm afraid since we're losing the Registrar General, connection is very poor there. But let's now listen to some stranded clients who earlier on spoke to us regarding the strike action by GCNET workers.
I tried to register what is it called? A sole proprietorship thing so that I can run a business. Okay. And I've been waiting for it for quite some time. The time they gave me is up all right, but I haven't received it, and I keep on checking in, and they really couldn't tell me anything till I came here today, seeing that nothing is working.
Okay. So where are you coming from?
Achimota.
Achimota, and all the you didn't know that there was anything?
No, because I wasn't made known to me until I got here. Okay,
but they say the systems are not working. I mean, you can't understand that.
Sure, I can't, because I feel like everything should be working for us to be able to move on. Because I feel like Ghana, for where we are now, we've crossed that season whereby we're supposed to be struggling with things like this. I just pray, all I want, or I'm venting for, is that the system should work. When it comes to things like this with the government system, at least I feel like the government system should be the best system working ever, even better than the private sectors. But instead, the government doesn't do what they need, that needs to be done for us to be okay. That's what my problem is. When it comes to insurance, the government doesn't even make sure when it's time for you to pay to insure whatever it is that you need. Because I feel like it's my own vehicle, when I'm driving it, if I don't insure it, it's not false. But they put it in a system that is compulsory, you have to do that. So but when it's time for you to retrieve your money, they tell you that you need a broker, you need someone who's like a middleman to now retrieve your money and take a percentage. It's not fair. I feel like it's not necessary.
A client there speaking to us, not long ago. We also earlier on speak to the Registrar General on the way forward. We're so grateful for her time.